It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Let me stop being since I stay here in week 2.
Wait, that 53.
Skin Dog ain't going no damn Super Bowl. Shit, don't even show
they in the same division. They're in the same division.
198. Watch 98.
He ain't even chill for the first goddamn game. This is me to take it to him.
Coming for the first time. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line.
But he did say last night, he really didn't. He was glad he did that because
and a quick first down.
He's gonna win the division.
All the way up at the 40-yard line.
He's the only person got the.
Now the leading rusher for the Pats last year is a rookie, Sony Michel, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
I'm not going to even answer that. I just said it.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Good pressure.
From the gun, it's Brady. And Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Shotgun now for Brady. Dancing to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
That 2-minute offense, I take it all day. I take it all day.
Now a play fake, Brady. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball.
Did you check your team?
Down. Before the game, they were running the route tree.
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it. You ain't got to worry about beating me. I'm going to beat you.
Sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it.
You know what, Blue?
Tree in pregame,
I already seen
you don't have defenders breathing down your neck.
And I did check it, but I overlooked it.
Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Nah, hold up, bro. Nah, he wasn't. But he's still on the roster, though. Even though he's still on the roster. My bad. He's still on the roster.
I got people listen.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Beam up. I don't know why you even talking to Cabbage Patch. I don't know why you even talking to Cabbage yet. We remember from the day to the mall what he said.
Pressure too much here. He's going down.
You ain't gonna lose nothing now. That's why it's a dummy league.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of 7.
Ask y'all so when the season starts, it won't be no excuse.
Patriots send out their punter.
But Blue, right now, because he's still getting paid. I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, I overlooked that because when I looked at the app on my phone, he's still on my roster.
Give me that. Give me that. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that. Oh yeah, baby.
The 3-yard line.
Hey, dude, we can go ahead and cancel this game now. You need to go back to practice still. Ooh, good pick. He touched that one.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was
you bad cover. You know that was a lucky tap. You wasn't even supposed to get that damn interception.
Linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they finish plays too.
Just like I got that tap on mine.
They just have to say something bad. Yeah.
Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. And it's incomplete. Physical.
The ball is blue. No, it's not. It's green.
That's
no,
one of the
it's not.
dangers of the quick game. If you have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage, and they get on top of you in a heartbeat.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Edelman set to return.
Let's go. 2 minutes, 2 minute quarters.
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's
now a first down carry. It's Michelle. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The New England Patriots remain consistent on offense with a stable of running backs. They added Sony Michel, the 31st pick of the draft in 2018, to that stable at the University of Georgia, mainly for his ability to run inside the tackles and add a little thump to their game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Brady's throw there complete. White's got a first down and more. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to
can't find the dead chart? He can't find the dead chart?
Hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just stuck out there.
He can't find the dead chart?
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And they will run it with Michelle. And that one blown up quickly.
You bet. I don't know how you ain't intercept that one. You in front of him.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Like Blue say, you'll get another chance, Ed. You get another.
Alabama, 380.
Hey, you get another shot at it. Don't worry about it, baby. It's coming to you.
Oh, that's fighting words.
To throw, it's Brady.
Ooh, you got that one, don't you?
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. 4 yards on the touchdown ground. And the Pats have taken the early lead.
They ran right into him. Look at it, right to him.
That big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see
that's so good. That's tough.
Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Gostkowski with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The sack by Michael Bennett, the native of tiny Independence, Louisiana.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive
he go dive. In the end zone, still dive.
I follow it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
You hit the end zone and dive. I don't understand that. That's good.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just
I don't know how to dive.
Right back.
I don't know how to dive.
They've got to hold up.
You don't see the end zone that much.
Roethlisberger looking for Moncrief, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon, and he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
And this can be a long game.
That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On second and 11 now. Roethlisberger. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I got to get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Ow! Come on, baby.
Penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over.
Ooh, there you go. You're tied up. You're tied up, baby. I'm talking about it. Tied up.
Okay, he is on that run stopper. Let's see what's the speed. Damn, he's slow. Oh, they cut him, okay. This is his son. I'm looking for Young, not okay, so they already cut him. Look for my left. Warren Young, son, not that. Warren Young, why?
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Left side, it's Dorsett. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has zero answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Wait, that round 80? Round 80? Hey, check it. Our time. It's our time. Chance. 53 Linda. Hey, echo. 53 Linda.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Let's go, baby. Turn it over. Get that ball. Get that ball. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. 53 Linda. 98. Watch 98. Hey, Alabama.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He sets to fire deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go on. No, 66. Mike 50. Ozzy.
From the gun, Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Wait, that 53. Hey, watch the slant.
A first carry down for Rex Burkhead. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Brady. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half, now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Check it, reload.
play action. Now Brady. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. That's Vince Williams who gets the sack.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. And the 13-year man puts it through, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I'm going to jump on it.
A reminder, coming up tomorrow night, it's the one weekend of the year where we get 2 games to wrap up.
Yeah, I was
Texans
on
and
Woods.
Saints from New Orleans in the early game.
Give me that. Give me that. There you go. Give me that. Give me that. God damn it. Give me that.
That's the late game at 10:30 Eastern. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Give me that. I'll take that. Give me that. There you
After
go.
the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I'm getting field goal range, baby. Let's get in field goal range.
On 2nd down, Samuels. And the reinforcements coming.
Got a damn safety. Where you get the safety?
It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd.
You got a safety.
No, he didn't get the safety. I intercepted the ball. They almost got the safety on me, though.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football.
Let's go in field goal range, baby. Let's get in field goal range.
Force an incompletion and force another punt.
There you go. Let's get in field goal range, baby.
And now Edelman. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly
come on. Don't pull out the end. You got the offensive line, boy. They got it.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to
and the time goes fuck out. Ain't this a goddamn thing?
23 yards on the play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
This is Michelle on the counter. And not much running room. Down to the 32.
Ooh.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change.
You got a problem with that?
He hasn't been able to get anything going. And
you
really
got a problem with that?
Not helping him much.
Oh, okay. I thought you had a problem with that. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay.
On play action, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete.
Blue, like you said, I can show you better than I can tell you.
Take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Just his 2nd incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think he'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will.
You're
but
picking a hold of your field goal.
You better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Field goal, then he's going to go down there and score a touchdown.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Nice play.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there.
Over there, you got school with Tennessee.
Down here at the 12-yard
And
line.
we're with the
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Oh, come on, man. What the hell is he doing?
Yeah, man.
You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it.
Quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to
Don't worry
wait
about
too
the
long.
net. He can't play no defense. He just
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the money zone.
Oh, hell no. Come on.
Inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and 1 on the outside of this drive. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, you know, Tommy can't get up like that.
On 1st down, it's Samuels. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Samuels. 70 yards. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
You better be glad.
Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big
You
shot
better be
here.
glad I didn't
Exactly
see
right. Like a dunk in
But then you better be glad he didn't show what play call it was.
Sometimes you need that big play to get things
No,
going.
you was on that line on that stopping outside the pocket.
And he'll be run down here at about the 17-yard line.
And that ain't. If you stop outside that pocket, I don't
Comes
care.
the New England
I don't
offense
care
to
what
see what
nerve
they
you
can
come
do
up.
this
That's
time.
what's
And they'll be looking to
done
atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice.
You got more goddamn excuses.
Points on the board.
You got more excuses than the Grinch of Christmas. You got more goddamn excuses than the Grinch of Christmas. Come on.
They can make it less difficult.
Get off of it. Well, you lie so goddamn much, his name look like Pinocchio.
First down. Over the middle, Julian Edelman, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
I tell you. So I don't know what
What'd you
he's
say,
looking
Jim?
at.
What'd you say, Blue? Good game, Blue. Boy, I called timeout. I was thinking you were going to fake it, field goal and go for the play.
Middle, that's caught by Harry. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. And boy, they
No, but I thought you know how it is when you run another play and not go for the field goal.
Obviously, they like his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him on to the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Yeah, right.
Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
I did go through the damn pick. So what are you talking about? I was moving downfield.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make this a second down.
You talking to me? I ain't open my mouth. What are you talking about? He ain't talking to me.
I was talking to you before you open your mouth.
No, I ain't open my goddamn mouth. I know he ain't talking to me.
He asked you some questions.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's a 10-yard
Oh, we up 5-3, man.
And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Oh, boy.
Gostkowski for the point after.
Oh, Lord, mercy.
Oh, the Vikings pick up the kicker from the Ravens. You know that boy can kick and punt.
Ooh.
The kicker now, the black dude they got on the Ravens, the one that got assaulted last year. Now, Vikings just picked him up. I don't know what the Vikings gave up for him, but the boy can kick. He kicked the 56-yarder the other night.
Now after the touchdown.
Yeah, should be down more than that, but
yeah, but he can kick and punt. He kick and punt.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
They probably got some draft picks for him. The boy good. He accurate. He just like Tucker. You know the Ravens won't go kick no kickers on the team.
Damn, dude, that's the #1 team on the game, and he can't play with them. At least Skeet can play with them.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time. There's still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if
what are you talking about?
Increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace. Maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Skeet was playing better with him. But I think
he ain't gonna make no playoff with them. Shit, he gonna trade them in. He can be gone by the 4th week. He ain't gonna be in here to play no games. He gonna miss out on everything. You wanna give me somebody else? You might as well give me the deal.
Complete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Here's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, he
broadcast. Pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. This is caught.
Rolling like that. Like I say, he was on the borderline. I really couldn't say if it was a play action or what, but on the borderline, stopped outside the box. Needed somebody to control the dive.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll look to run with Connor, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown run, and the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And there you go, nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Yeah. He worked at me.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come in is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And
You worried about
made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Yeah. What I said about like Leroy, it's easy to play him on defense because all he's going to do is roll out and throw on the run with Cam.
New England on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down.
I keep mine short. It's like he was walking.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here I come. Rip. 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Let's get that ball right here.
Shotgun now for Brady. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into territory.
Disturbing sending.
Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Alabama. 380.
Oh, okay.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Watch Roy. Watch Roy. 72. Get wide. Hey, check it.
Brady now on 1st down. Catch is made by Harry. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have possession. And they have it at the 38-yard line.
Now he's going to turn it over.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you call
Dante Moncrief. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dante Moncrief. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
Good drive for net.
Dawson able to connect on the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Check. Hey, ball 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
I don't know if you did you read on it, but you know when match was coming out, but they were saying that further that you go back with your quarterback is I know the accuracy is not going to be there like
and this should be the final
like it was
play
in
before the
19.
quarter ends.
What we got? Check. Regular.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to air one out.
Ain't no leg. It's the one that got control in the hands.
Incomplete.
He got something to say. He must be drunk.
So we have come upon halftime of the Sunday night opener from Foxborough.
Getting control of somebody else's hands and it works.
Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take this one here at 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I don't understand that. He's thinking that you can't make no
with a
mistake.
1st and 10 at their own 26.
And what is it then?
Who's
You got control in your hands. You can put the field goal with that thing.
He's drunk.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
You won't beat me no more. Yeah.
Now Ben going to give us a little counter. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard.
If you broadcast it, I can tell you what you're doing wrong if you broadcast.
You rather like, yeah.
If you broadcast it,
I do some crazy stuff, man. You know, I at least get run 5 yards before we want running out of bounds.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
And
that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second
Who you
down.
playing, dude?
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment. But here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
You know it's going to
Steelers on
mess up.
3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
You got the 2 games in a row for free.
But that's downfall because of Mahon. He wanted, you know, he can roll out and go on the run.
Reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Damn, he used 21-9.
As he gets this one away.
Man.
Now this is fielded in the end zone.
You might go back to the
change
top.
of possession here on the punt. And the Pats will take over at their own 20. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, box truck.
Yeah.
From the gun,
He's showing something different.
and that'll be knocked away.
Yeah.
It's incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for.
He had to go back home.
Throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Switch. Cover.
On 2nd down now, it's White. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
I know you
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
He ain't gonna be no foul back. He ain't gonna be in the franchise.
Big baby don't have a foul.
New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Slip. Hey, check it.
Yeah, straight with the cheese.
Operating from the gun. Brady. To the left side, incomplete for Julian Edelman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
Baby, what's y'all score?
21-24.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And the Steeler pressure.
21-24, Campbell Brady. Just fucking with me, Blue. I'm playing my game. They ask me questions. I'm broadcasting shit.
Here tonight.
I know that's right. That's a good game. That's a good game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They defer to White out of the shotgun, and he'll be taken down right
that ain't that old quarterback. What was his name that played for the Jaguars?
It hasn't been his so far.
Yeah,
I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up,
hey, dude, let me get Kansas City back, because he's going to leave after this game. I'm saying, I played better with them than he did.
Yeah, you did.
Wait, 20.
No test run. Boy can't play. Simple as that.
Well, I want to say this is second day of the game.
It's Brady. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Wow.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
Hey, got a tick. Oh, man.
Let me change my joystick before it go dead. I ain't wanting to say I stopped outside of the pocket call. My joystick going dead.
Oh, boy, y'all
Yeah, I got 3 good. Go down.
You guys are fun.
Oh, Captain Brady, go ahead and push a button. You push a button. You ready? You push a button. He done punted the ball to, and now he just still wanting this because he about to get that word. Come on. I done had to change my joystick, Captain Brady. I hope you hear me in my broadcast. If you got to get the watch it on your phone. I don't want my damn joystick to go dead. You know what I'm saying? I stopped outside of the pocket because my joystick went dead. You came back mighty awful fast.
Set. 180. Check 53. 50. Here we go.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Completes it to Moncrief left side. And all the way down to the 37.
Let's go.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 55 yards.
First down, Steelers.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. The tackle was made by Michael Bennett.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use
Don't
his
say it don't work.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker, maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
You don't have Julio and
No, no plays don't work like you did with Atlanta. You roll outside the pocket and throw the ball down there.
On 2nd and 11 now. Roethlisberger. That is caught inside the 5.
He got
all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
They'll run here with Connor. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Got his man, it's caught.
Let's go, Ken the Brady's. Let's go.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have taken the lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a short
got a rookie on that. That's a 95, 92 that they drafted in real life.
You tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
That's fielded in the end zone.
And then they got
and all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
How many minutes left in the 4th quarter?
It's still the 3rd quarter. 7 minutes left and 34 seconds.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The drive starts with a run by White. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Let's see what you got.
Brady. He completes it right side to White. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
I'm guessing, partner, that if we're in the huddle with the Patriots right now, there's not a single guy that thinks they have any chance of coming back in this one, especially not with Tom Brady.
Yeah, who's Tom Brady? What's he done in the past as far as comebacks are concerned? They're down right now, but that can evaporate quickly with him in the huddle. New England on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
72. Hey, Alabama. Go, Bearden.
From the gun, Brady, and able to find Dorsett. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Brady now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Brady now going to leave it with Michelle on the draw. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. So that one will be accepted.
Wow.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
55 mark, guys, 55.
What they do in real life, he ready to rush, but they can't.
Operating from the gun. Brady over the middle. It's Thomas. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, it's White. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 41.
He down like he down for fish.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive line
for the goddamn fish, he down like he catch the fish.
And let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Keep that dive and make you warm, don't it?
Man, he died like he trying to catch some damn
one
fish.
more in here before the quarter breaks. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, I should stay in goddamn Kansas City. He messing that goddamn team up.
Yeah.
Hey, he gonna be over 16. He might be 2 or 14 in the season over there.
Tom Brady needing a 4th quarter comeback here. He's actually only done it 8 times in the last 5 years, but if you break that down further, the Pats in those years rarely lose in the 4th quarter. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Over the middle, Dorsett. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch. Second down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Damian Harris, the intended target.
Back to training.
Bring up 3rd down.
Wait, you just ran up a goddamn middle. You can run on the outside.
For about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
What was you doing then if you weren't trying to run the ball?
Commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Man, you're on a really tight ship.
You need to go back to skill training. That ain't
just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. New England on 3rd down.
No, what I'm saying is you need to go back to skill training because that ain't working.
From the gun, Brady.
Whatever, did you?
As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriots.
Stay off of YouTube. YouTube ain't helping.
From 13 yards out. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Gostkowski the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side, taken in by Washington. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Roethlisberger. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
That was a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it's so hard sometimes.
It's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Like 80. Switch up.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle, Rodgers has it. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now on 2nd and 13. Roethlisberger. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
20. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Mike Bennett, his second sack of the night. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the
entire game. He's over by the net, but they
sent him out here in the fourth quarter and said, tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. You gonna get this boy?
From the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Harry. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Strong right. Strong right. Strong right. Everyone's got 4. 4 down. No, 66. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Hey, here we go. Watch the ass.
They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, pick your game up. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. 380. Hey.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Slam.
Running out of the gun with White. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. A big play there for New England. 48 yards on the ground.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Yeah.
A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
You said that you wasn't online at 2 o'clock.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle.
Still was online.
Nothing much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Still was online. Get it, shoot. It's 5, whatever time it is.
Down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
When I talked to him, he said, he sent the invite. And you're late. Stand up on y'all late. But he did put something in there.
Football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. second and goal. Brady, and this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Told him this morning that you never messed about playing it too.
But I'm looking at
he
the
told
clock
me
and I'm
that
thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to
get out. What time is you overslept or whatever? Whatever. It's 4 o'clock that you saying something now. 4 o'clock that I gave him the win.
Let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
They do tack on the extra point as well, and they will take a 7-point lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Washington. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Roethlisberger to throw. Dante Moncrief. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
I went in this message. You don't have a great time.
They're still down 1.
It was at 2 o'clock.
It's not a gimme.
It was at 2 o'clock.
When I told you this morning that get down, sent your message about playing at 2, you said that you have no problem. I thought you went in there and put a message on about agreeing to play at 2 o'clock. You didn't do that. All thing you did was send a game invite. I can't let that happen. So
you can't let that happen
now.
Y'all gotta play it.
I can't let that happen.
You gotta play it. Read the rules. You gotta play it. You didn't say nothing, Ski.
You didn't agree to the time. He put, I can play Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern time zone. And I told you this morning, he left you a time he could play. And I told you the time. You said, yeah. I thought you went in there and agreed to the time. You didn't. So, at first I told him
at 2 o'clock. So, never mind. Ain't no thing. Ain't got no
right. Because,
okay, Blue Eyes, I ain't arguing about it.
No, we ain't arguing. We talking. Just like at first I told him I was giving you the win until I went to the messages and checked the messages, and you don't have a time in there that you agreed to 2 o'clock. You have that you sent the game invite. Y'all can play it. If y'all want to play it.
After the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Do you want to play it? Both y'all.
Play action. Now it's Brady.
Do you want to play it, Steve? He's going to send you the invite.
Complete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one.
He ain't got no choice.
Now they're just trying to do anything possible to try and get the ball downfield and get into field goal range.
And with that clock dwindling, they felt the need to take a pretty big shot there. Unfortunately, couldn't complete.
Damn, Blue.
Do you want to play? Don't worry about it, skin down. Give me the win. I'm not dealing with y'all.
To this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Y'all get mad because y'all didn't do something right.
Hey, Blue, I ain't getting mad about nothing because I didn't put in an agree. I sent the screenshot. He didn't show up. But either way, since I didn't agree to it and I put the screenshot, I still get it out. Ain't no problem, Blue. I ain't got no problem with that.
I didn't say.
Okay, hey, Blue, I don't have Blue.
Blue.
All you gotta do, play him, Ski. What play him, Ski?
What I'm saying is, because I didn't agree to it and I put the screenshot in it, ain't that the same thing, agreeing to play the damn game?
No, it's not.
But they have to be very
What do the message say? Leave a dead time.
Blue, don't even worry about it.
No, I'm not. So, either do you want to play it over or what? I mean, do you want to play it? Oh, now he left the party.
Because he was wrong, Blue. He didn't say nothing. This man left for time, and then he come in and just send a game invite. 30 minutes later, you got 10 minutes. You know, really, you got 5 to show up on time.
I'm going through this shit.
They come up 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And he can't get a throw off.
I thought he had left for time because, like I said, I told him earlier this morning, but he worried about fucking dead man. About dead man won't Tampa Bay. Worrying about the wrong thing. Take care of home first.
On the sack makes this job much
so I thought he had put a time in there because I told him you had 2 weeks, you said 2 o'clock. And then like I tell everybody, go leave a time.
Hey, Blue, we're going into overtime.
And here in overtime,
I'm gonna jump on it.
If the team that receives the ball
shit
scores a
crazy, then get mad at me.
If they don't, we can still have some more.
Then I'll play dumb, I'll play like a 5-year-old. Don't want to
possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
It ain't even retarded. It ain't even a word for it.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right.
And that's what I mean about people not reading the message. It don't say leave a picture. Then if I say something like that, then they want to think I'm playing with their talent.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger throwing the out route incomplete. That's Washington. And they'll get to it after a gain of 7 to the 47. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet through social media they found out this one was snug and getting into overtime, and they flipped over here in a hurry. This is fantastic. If you're a fan of ball, you love these types of games.
Shut up, bro.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down.
That's what I mean about why these rules have gotten hard. Is that the same people continue to do the same thing. I've been sitting that message over 3 years.
Get it into enemy territory just across midfield.
Leave a damn time, AM, PM, with your times up.
1st down.
You don't say anything else about sending a picture, saying a between the time. You don't say any of that. And there's a reason for that. Can't anybody get any wins. They can't get any playoffs unless a person is breaking the rules.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some
running room. Like a 2-year-old won't get ball and take their ball and go and run and go home.
Pretty quickly.
What's up?
Ready? Lock 80!
Well, for now, I'm going to ask somebody twice about something. If they don't answer, I'm moving on.
Roethlisberger. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jamie Collins. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12.
What, Rocket?
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long
Yeah,
situation.
he on the 2-yard line with 2.5 minutes left.
Out of the gun.
He's down by 4 points.
He's going to let this one go deep.
Yeah.
That's caught inside the 20.
He's down by 4, 44,
And he'll
48.
take this into the end zone.
Let's get it, baby. Let's go. 1-0.
Let's see what this is about.
Oh, he must have
They want
scored.
the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know why
them?
they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone,
And like I always said, I'm not starting with me.
Partner, a great game.
I'm not cheating anybody in here, and I'm not going to allow anybody to cheat anybody in here. If you don't, if you're not following what this franchise rules says, you're gonna get that loss or whatever you
How much
lose.
fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic
Sending
ending
a
to finish
picture
things off
like
as well.
that.
What a game!
Man.
So for the Steelers,
You next, Blue Dog.
it was a
I'm
game
gonna be
that could have
2-0.
gone either way, but they get the touchdown in overtime to secure the week 1 victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for New England,
There's a lot of
they go
time
down to defeat here
left
in
in
the
the